I'm back. It's been a while again. I know I just don't have time for a while. But now it's the weekend, so I do. So, I've been doing a video on part 3 of the Chaos Emeralds. Izuku. So, I think I left off the part. The, quirk exam. On the first day of school. Yeah. Deku and Bakugo are smirking. When suddenly Mr. Zawa says, Bakugo, you managed to get... Didn't I say he had one for all? Yeah, he had one for all. You managed to get 101 on the entrance exam. How far could you throw it without using your quirk? About 67 meters, I think. Try using your quirk this time. Bakugo steps up to the circle and grabs the ball. Snatches the ball from Mr. Aizawa. Bakugo has a good idea. Since Bakugo has more muscle than Deku, he can use more power. Bakugo is using an explosion and puts one for all in his finger. He throws the ball using a powerful explosion and one for all. This sends the ball at least maybe a mile away. Everyone and Deku look surprised. Bakugo smirks at Deku. And now it's time for the training to begin. What was the first one? I don't know. I'll just start with the running test. Deku uses one of his emeralds. He doesn't use all of them. He uses one. He doesn't take out that one. He just uses it. Deku is... What is the emerald? I would say one of them gives him enough speed to go faster than... No. He's racing Bakugo. Midoriya finishes first before Bakugo. Half a second before Bakugo. They go back to line. Okay, let's skip over all those other tests. Now it's time for the ball throw. Izuku goes up first. He channels all 7 of them. And he goes as Super Saiyan form. He uses a powerful blast to send the ball flying. Just under Bakugo's. Deku has a mad expression. Bakugo is laughing. Not out loud though. Deku goes back to line and depowers. But I'm pretty sure, I think they're charged by positive energy. Deku gets positive again. And the Chaos Emeralds are charged. Now everyone else's turn. Uraraka gets infinity. Bakugo's mad by this. So now it's time for to go back inside minus everyone. Everyone already did their turn for the ball throw. And back inside, now it's time to go home. Deku packs up and goes home. When he gets home, he tells his mom about his day. Also, yeah, Mineta got last, but he stayed in because Aizawa sees that he has potential. Oh, yeah. Bakugo got first. No. Yeah, Bakugo got first, Deku got second, then Momo, and then Todoroki. Who came in fifth place? I have no idea. So Deku goes to sleep without dinner. He wakes up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Deku walks to the beach. He gets dressed and walks to the beach. He goes to Super Saiyan form and decides to fly off into space. He goes so fast in that in like 5 seconds, he's already past the moon. Deku smirks as he flies farther. He sees the whole galaxy. Before he turns around and goes behind the Earth, on the dark side where he lives. And he sees the whole galaxy. Deku smiles. Deku's eyes go amazed as he laughs and flies back down onto Earth to his home. He lands on the balcony quietly, decharges, sneaks back into the house, and goes into his room. He goes to bed and wakes up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Gets dressed, which takes about 15 minutes. Eats breakfast, which takes about another 15. So by the time he's done with all this stuff, it's like 6:32. It's not time to start walking to school yet. His mother leaves for her work. When it's 7:30, he starts to walk. 6 minutes later, Deku knows he has to hurry. So Deku charges one of his gems, into his body, and he starts to run. And he gets a lot more energy to run. He sprints, and he's a lot faster, and he sprints all the way to class before decharging and goes in to sit down. He looks out of the window. He's like the fifth one there. He looks out the window until Bakugo arrives. He walks up to Deku and grabs him by his shirt. He says, "You'll never beat me. I'm way powerful than you. You'll always be weak compared to me." Deku smiles and says, "You think so?" Bakugo says, "I know so. No, we'll just see." Bakugo lets go of Deku. Deku sits down again, and Bakugo goes to sit down in his seat. Class begins. This goes on for the next few days until it is time for the USJ. No, I gotta do the, I keep forgetting stuff. It's time for hero training. Their first day of hero training. Deku gets his costume, which resembles All Might, even though All Might crushed his strength. He still believes in All Might. Deep down, All Might will always remain his favorite hero. Deku puts it on, and he goes to where he's supposed to be. Uraraka says nice costume, and he compliments hers. No, do not ship those two. Not that I have any other ships. Uraraka thanks Deku. No blush. She doesn't blush. As they go to line up with the rest of their class. Everyone has nice costumes. When he sees Kirishima says, "Hey man, like the costume. You supposed to resemble a bunny?" And Midoriya looks Kirishima's costume up and down. And Kirishima says, "What do you think of my costume?" And Deku thinks, "Lewd." Now it's time for the hero and villain teams. Bakugo and Ida versus Midoriya and Uraraka. Bakugo's team is the villain. Midoriya's team is the heroes. You get 5 minutes to get prepared, villains. Uraraka goes in. No. The villain team goes in. 5 minutes later, All Might gives Deku and Uraraka the signal to go in. Deku goes in. He has one gem prepared just in case. I think it's the power gem. No, not the infinity gem. The power emerald. Gosh. Deku walks in. Just in case that one of the emeralds is ready. The red one. It's not the reality one. The red emerald. He walks in Uraraka before there's a loud explosion. Deku blocks Uraraka from getting hit. Half of Deku's mask is gone. Deku charges his emerald and steals its energy. There's Bakugo, who has orange electricity around him. Bakugo disappears, and suddenly Midoriya is kicked in the back. This time, Deku charges the second one. So, Bakugo disappears again, but this time Deku's able to grab Bakugo and throw him into a wall. Bakugo's surprised by this, and he knows Deku's not going to be easy to defeat. So Deku charges a third one. This time, Deku is on the offensive. He starts to throw punches at Bakugo, which Bakugo manages to dodge. Bakugo throws an explosion at Deku. Deku dodges and throws a punch. Deku misses. After a few minutes of battling, Bakugo stops. Deku charges a fourth emerald. So it's a fourth emerald. Charges the fourth emerald into him. So Bakugo knows what he's dealing with. So Bakugo holds out his hand and starts to tug it, puts his finger through a pin. Bakugo tells Deku what this is for. Deku has a scared expression before Bakugo unleashes a full explosion on him. This destroys a part of the building and causes an earthquake on the building. Well, building quake. And causes some of the stuff to fall off the walls and ceiling. Deku's on the floor, unconscious. When he wakes up, 5 seconds later, a lot of his costume is destroyed, but he's not injured. This time, Deku charges all of them. And he goes Super Saiyan, and his costume starts to glow yellow. But when the smoke clears, Bakugo sees Deku Super Saiyan, and he's flying. So Bakugo uses his one for all. Uses his one for all. And he charges another full powered blast. with an explosion. So he jumps at Deku, and Deku jumps at him. Deku, um, punches upward, releasing a nuclear blast upwards. Which, before he does that, he tells Uraraka on this mic thing, or whatever. No, he already told her the plan. And Uraraka grabs onto a pillar. Ida is launched into the air and hits a ceiling. And she falls back down and tries to dodge every rebel that Uraraka sends at him. The whole building is getting demolished and destroyed. It's falling apart. Uraraka gets the bomb. It makes it float. Same with Ida. Deku grabs Bakugo and flies them out of the building. As they all watch and see the building collapse. Deku grabs all of them and starts to pull them back down onto the earth. Uraraka lets go of her quirk, and Deku discharges, and goes back to his normal Izuku form. Deku's really exhausted as he charges the emeralds back to their full power, so they have enough so he can use them again. All Might tells Deku after the clear the fire that was on the building. All Might scolds Bakugo, Deku, and Uraraka for their dangerous moves. Momo analyzes that each of them, except Ida, could have killed each other. But the hero team still won. Also, yeah, Deku made Bakugo punch upwards by grabbing his arm and making him punch upwards. So, Deku now that's where I'm ending this. Wait, that was a long pause. Okay. After everyone's time, everyone gets checked into the infirmary. Everyone's fine, except Bakugo's arm. It's broken. Yeah, Bakugo broke his arm because he used 100% of the power. And Deku also went nuclear, so everybody's not fine. And so, Deku goes home. He tells his mom how his day went. He eats dinner, and goes to bed. And falls asleep. Okay, now that's where I'm ending it.